In the shadows of the stars he rides alone. James Bond, no packs, no throne, no credit card, no whales in sight. Just a free-to-play player with a will to fight. He don't chase every trend that drops, no flashy skins, no shop top props. He's got his grind, his own cool way, earning rep while the big boys pay. No FOMO, Mr. Bond, he's playing it cool, dodging paywalls like a pro with nothing to prove, cracking bases with a smile while others rage and spin. Free to play till the end, he don't need to pretend. Yeah, no FOMO, Mr. Bond, he's got class in his play, taking out whales on a free to play day. Galaxies burning, but he's ice in the flame. Up 70, he's in the game with a cloak, ship, and a mission plan. Outmaneuvering spenders like only Bond can. No officer packs, just sweat and time. Maxing events with a rhythm and rhyme while they chase pixels and dollar signs. He's chilling in zone chat, dropping clever lines. No regrets, no desperate grind. He's built his fleet with patience in mind. They flex their power, he flexes pride. A legend in warp space, taking it in stride. No FOMO, Mr. Bond, ain't buying the hype. He's the specter of skill, the master type. Cracks your base, then salutes as he flows. Yeah, no FOMO, Mr. Bond, he's the realest of crew. Free to play in command, and he's coming for you. They said it couldn't happen, they said it couldn't be done. No wallet, no pack, no pay to win fun. But James Bond kept grinding day after day, mining, raiding, finding his own way. Scopely's temptation flashing on the screen, shiny packs and offers, but he kept his credits clean. No swipe, no spend, just patience and scale. Now he's at the top of the ops hill. Op 70 free to play, and there's nothing Scopely could do or say. From the first warp jump to the final tier, Bond's still standing loud and clear. Op 70 can't be bought, every level earned, every fight he fought. Armadas feared him, bases locked tight, but he'd find a way in on a quiet night. No paywall could hold him, no grind too steep. Every resource stolen was one to keep. Years in the making, through lag and bugs, through patch day crashes and maintenance shrugs. While others paid gold, he just played the game. Now Op 70 knows his name. Op 70 free to play, and there's nothing Scopely could do or say. From the first warp jump to the final tier, Bond's still standing loud and clear. Op 70 can't be bought, every level earned, every fight he fought. So raise your phasers and raise your glass to the F2P captains who'll never be passed. Scopely can sell, but they can't control the heart of a player with an unbought soul.
What's going on, people? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. What's up? Breaker, what's going on? Starseed, what's going on? $50 tech. Look at this guy. Look at this guy opsing up and shipyarding up and everything. What's up? Thank you for the fart. Thank you for the fart. Thank you for the hello there. What's going on? Feldy, don't worry about it. 3 stream streak. Christmas killed your stream streak. Don't worry, you'll build it back up. Hey, you gotta be with your family. You gotta be with your family. Erwin, good to see you. Hello there, drive-by. What's up? What's going on, people? Okay, so this battle pass finally came to an end. What's in the AI songs is going on here? Yeah, there's a couple of them. That's how usually we start here, you know what I mean? We start like that. Anyway, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? I finished my morning claims today. Hey, John Bondi, what's going on YouTube? Good to see you, man. I finished my morning claims, and oh man, oh yeah. So I reached a point. I finally reached a point that I cannot complete these anymore. I cannot complete these events anymore. Can't. Was it worth it? Hey, Dr. Prince. What was worth it? Hey, Jess, how you doing? What was worth it? What? Burning them all? It's always worth it. No, this? I finished my G6 researches. My buildings reached a point, basically, that I have no more materials spending on them. All of them are reached a point that they're a G7, and they want common G7, and common G7 doesn't score. And even this one that is 69 doesn't require G6 materials. So, officially, I have no ability to complete the event. I'm in no man's land until further notice. So the 12-hour building and research, I cannot complete it anymore. Achilles, relax. It's okay. Relax. So, yeah. So, anyway, what's going on? What's new with you? Are you opsing anything? I know $50 Tech is about to build his rare ship, and he's debating which where to level it up to. I bought all 3 passes, the basic elite passes, that is. Oh, you're asking me if it's worth it. What kind of an answer you think you're gonna get from me? No, it's not worth it. Of course not. Of course it's not worth it. What are you talking about? It's come on, really? He's asking me. Are the battle pass worth it? Of course not. If you are gonna get a joygasm from buying them, sure. Other than that, do not buy them. They're not worth it. Erwin, only 50? Might need to miss a couple of people think I'm camping on JB's stream. Erwin, you're a camper. Oh, you're a camper. I want a photo of you camping with roasting a freaking s'more. Okay? That's what I want. Nice $50 tech. You build the Velux, congrats. Netniv, JB thinks buying any pack is worth it. Netniv? No, JB doesn't think that. No, he doesn't think that. You want to say that again? You want to? Yeah? No. What is a pack? What's the essence and the purpose of a pack? Accelerating your progression. Accelerating your game goals. That's the purpose of a pack. Getting a shortcut. That's fine. When is that going to stop, though? When are you going to stop taking shortcuts? When are you going to say, I need to find a solution myself? My enjoyment, and I'm Achilles, relax. Relax. That's right. $50 text says the truth. For me, the fun is to find a solution myself, is to actually play the game that I downloaded. I want to play it. I actually want to play it. Like, I actually say, let me play. And today, we're actually going to cover the end of the Battle Pass and what we think about it. I'll tell you what I think about it. I want to know what you think about it and how this impacted us going forward. That's what we're going to get. This is the theme of the stream today. Yes, so, Jess, let's find out. How far do they count these streaks? Well, currently, Erwin and Jess are holding the title. Erwin is at a 50 stream streak. 50. And if I do 5 streams a week, this means the man hasn't missed a single streak for 10 weeks. Brother, Erwin, thank you. You're a furry. Thank you. Outposts have really made me think that spending gets people less utility than people think. In general, also, yes. Actually, McShizman brings up a good point, because as you noticed, and all of the whales can actually vouch for what I'm saying, the value of the pack that you're spending is decreasing. In G7, you need to spend a lot more to get the same results you got in G6. Now you need to buy multiple $100 packs to get the same effect that once upon a time you got from a single or two of them. So they are devaluing them. That's right, Drive-By. And what happens is when you're used to the gate of spending is open for multiple packs multiple times a month, a person is not paying attention and just automatically, it's like a habit. It's like, look, I'm clicking, I'm claiming, I'm completing events, I'm completing quests, all that stuff. I'm not even thinking about it. Heck, Jess makes fun of me every single time I go to the Rogue store. Yes, I claimed it today again. Yes, I did. I can control it, but it's hard to control it. So a spender can actually go to Xsolla and do the same thing. And then what? When does it stop? Yeah, so not just G7, but like people buying Outpost things, OCC, NFC Cisco, and higher ops layers with those are hitting where I'm hitting. Yeah, that's the thing. McShizman, I spent only $25 out of pocket and got a $20 gift battle pass. Okay, so account value of $45, and I pass people that spend hundreds of thousands. Just to show you that money is not necessarily get you up there. This is not really, it's not per se a competition of who gets faster and who spends less. It's who's having more fun. I'm having fun while spending nothing. And I'm also breaking records. That's just my style. But not a lot of people play like that. 50 is a good number. Yes, $50 tick. $50 tick. Yeah, 50 is a very good number. It's in your name. Talk about packs, not right, but talk about the arc. No, we can talk about both. I mean, you know, people bring up their thing. I'm not going to tell them not to talk about something. This is part of the game. We will talk about the arc. We will. Don't trust me. People are coming in still. What did those poor LPs do to you? Fancy breaking them? What? LPs? LPs? What are you talking about? NetNiv. Oh my. Are we talking about like an actual LP? Like the old school one? Yeah, spending just buys them into spending more and more. Everybody does whatever they do, you know? As long as they're super happy, I'm happy for them. 25 is not nothing? 25 is not nothing. Oh yeah, we have more stream streaks coming in. We have Starseed with 5 and Holy Hoya with 7. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So, since I claimed everything, almost everything, let's finish the Alliance tournaments and then we're going to review the arc. So I need, how much more do I need? Let me double check. Okay, so 6,000 minus 1490 divided by 390. I need 12 chests from their refinery, from the NX. Let's get that done. I have 10,500 actually. Oh yes. Oh yes. Scopely is the master of laying traps. You just need to dodge the minefields. Dodge the mines in the minefield. But have a good time. I want you all to have a good time. I want you guys that this game is going to enhance your life with fun. If you're not getting fun out of this, please revisit your choices. Adjust what you need to adjust to have a good time. Okay, I'll deal with this later. So let's talk about the arc now. I'm ready. Yeah, I wish spend people actually wasn't that spending cycle. Hey, it's their money, their business, right? Let them handle it. As long as they're happy, I hope they're happy. Okay, so this is what we got from this arc. Just to summarize, okay? We got new elite solo outposts. It's basically, in general, I even said it last arc, I like the outpost feature. It's AFK, send them out unless they break on you during maintenance. That happened to me, and that pissed me off. Other than that, outposts is a good addition to the game. It's a couple of clicks before bedtime, or when you're about to go AFK for about 5-6 hours, that's great. It's free stuff. You're not even at risk. Like, you know, placing miners outside, like placing miners in mine, are vulnerable to OPC attacks, or if you're at war. Well, this is not. This is like guaranteed you're left alone. You're getting free stuff and you don't need to worry about it. That's a very good addition. We will need to figure out, or they will need to figure out, and we need to see how they're going to source those directives to launch those outposts going forward. But I actually think this is a good feature. So Elite is more of it. More passive income. More effortless stuff to do. I don't mind. Do you? What do you think about this? The stop dishing spenders, they are needed to keep the game alive. Okay, look, all of us here. I know everybody's opinion. We all brought them up many times. I respect everybody's opinion. We don't need to start attacking each other and says who's right and who is wrong. I'm right for myself. $50 Tech is right for himself. McShizman is right for himself, and Erwin is right for himself. We don't need to start convincing people. Can we please stop doing that? Thank you. I like Outposts before bedtime. Me too. It's excellent. Okay, so sorry about that. So Benjamin Sisko. I have mixed feelings about this guy. He's a good FC. I want to have him. But he is... Well, let's take a closer look. He's very... Even for G7, he's very situational. He has a very short lifespan for G7 too. That's my only concern about this guy. So this tree in general is going to help you with outposts. So you're going to do better in outposts. That's a plus. It means you can punch up. That's good. This one, if I remember correctly, he has some utilities. So I'm looking for the... Yeah, some PvP abilities, of course. And then, yeah, and you have utility cargo for your ships, and you have efficiencies and better mining abilities. In general, he's a very good FC. If I have to rate him from all of them, I say Lorca is number 1. And he's probably number 2 or tied for number 2 with Sloan for me. That's what I think. He's good. And FCs in general is also a passive thing. You don't really need to overchase them. Outpost is a passive... Here's the thing. Outpost is a passive loop. You send them your AFK. You get loot AFK. You spend it in a bulk refine. It doesn't require that much effort. Okay? Now, I'm probably going to start pulling 2 a day. I'm kind of waiting right now. I'm on a holding pattern. So the retaliation plunder, I'm actually starting to building up a stash. And once I build up the stash, I need to choose, do I want to save it for the vengeance or do I want to start overspending on Cisco? Probably Cisco, but I'm waiting for the territory capture season reset because there's a rumor that the vengeance BPs are going to be sourced through that, through some service. So before I start going crazy on spending on vengeance BPs, which I will do last minute anyway, I don't want to commit to Cisco heavily and then lose most of the retaliation plunder stash. Hello there, Tabul. What's up? The field repair ability is really good, though. Yes. Look, that's why I'm saying Cisco is number 2. Because he has a lot of utility. And, of course, the field repair. I told you guys, I have amazing ideas for the field repair. I can't wait to actually get him. I think it's very important. And also for progression for me, for at least 2 ops levels, 2 G7 ops levels, is going to serve me really well. Because it's going to reduce all the G7 uncommon cost for buildings from 72 to 73 and probably 73 to 74. And at that point, I think rare should be the primary at that point. Hello there, Tabul. Hello there, Danny. Danny Zuko. What's going on? New person, I believe. Welcome in. Yeah, the lifespan of his utility and how specific to outposts he is questionable. Right, McShizman. In that aspect, in outposts, look, eventually when you have strong ships and you max outposts, then you probably won't need them as much. Just like today, Janeway, FC Janeway was very good for Q trials, but now that you have strong ships, you don't really need to even have her in the seat because you just nuke them. So, but he has other utilities of mining utilities. Don't underestimate. I know a lot of people hate mining. Oh, I know. I don't understand really why so much hate. I understand it's maybe boring, but I don't understand why so much hate. Increase the amount of G3, G4, G5, G6, and G7 raw materials, the minerals collected while mining without any ship, with any ship without draining the mining node faster. So it's like the ability of PQ if you put him on up to 30%. 30% more, which this percentage actually stacks with your mining bonuses. So as you mine faster, you also collect this bonus faster when you get off the node. Don't underestimate this. Don't underestimate this. This can make the difference for me from G7 double refine to G7 triple refine twice a day. This is not something to just dismiss. This has long-term value. For the life of G7, at least, it has long-term value. Yeah, bonus mining is great, and as Erwin pointed out and reminded us, the massive ability of instantly repair HHP for all your deployed chips. This means he needs to take seat number 1, but that's cool. Because here's what you can do. You can use Lorca if you're using Lorca's Fist. Lorca takes seat number 1. You start whatever you initiate the ability of Lorca, then you replace it with him, and then when you're ready, you hit his ability. That should apply to the other ships, and then you can do the same with Khan. Like any FC that has a slot 1, seat 1 ability, you can swap them and utilize it in a chain. I think he is very good. I think he's probably number 2 FC. And his acquisition method is tied into the passive loop of Outpost. I am fine with passive loops. I know some people want something more active. I'm fine with more active, but they need to retire activity. There's too much activity. So if they do introduce a new loop like last month and this month, the fact that it's passive, I think it's a positive for the game. I honestly do. I have no problem with that one. The only issue here is that it breaks, sometimes unexpectedly. It happened to DJs, it happened to me, it happened to a lot of other people. Then you need to open a ticket. It's a whole big fiasco, you know that. I don't like that part. And also, what's going to be the permanent sourcing for these directives? We have yet to see what that's going to be. So that's another thing that we're not sure about. Other than that, I think it's a wonderful thing. So, the new updates to the Outpost refinery, yes, they added more things to the refinery. I'm also happy with some of those. I know, JB is positive today. Like, believe it or not, hey, I call things for what they are. I don't care about these officers, but some people do. The additions, obviously, is FC, Cisco. They added Reputation. I think Reputation is new. I don't know if it was here before. Down the line, I'm not going to claim it anytime soon, but as you know, G7 Reputation is a serious problem. Well, once we start making a bunch of income, if we want to spend it on this, that can help also. Yeah, Erwin, 100% agree for once on what? Although, don't ship... What? Only gain new seated FC bonuses after docking, but loses FC bonuses while deployed? Right, McShiz, man. They do that. You're correct about that. The FC, like the ship needs to leave the dock and then it collects all the bonuses of the FCs. If you switch FCs while they leave the dock, some of those don't apply. But I believe that that ability that you activate if they take seat 1 should apply to everything out there. I haven't tested it. Actually, I don't know if somebody can test it for us. Get the ships off the dock, replace FC Cisco, and then use it and see if it applies. By the way, kill hostiles for the board people. Yeah, board people can find something to do. There's so much to do. I don't understand people say... I think people just want a to-do list released from Scopely. That's what the events are. It's like, this is your agenda for today. This is your to-do list for today. Some people want that because they just want, hey, just give it to me. I'm in the habit of creating it myself every day or every week. I create a priority list every week. So it's easier for me. I mean, I'm already pre-programmed to do it that way. I find stuff to do. I don't have enough time in the game to do everything I want to do. I skip a bunch of stuff that I actually want to do. The active ability will work, but you'd lose the other FC skills when seat switching. Right. You will. But if you need that field repair to apply to all of your 7 or 8 docks, get it. Replace replace FC. Yeah, you're gonna lose the Lorca potentially. I still think it's worth it. I still think he's very good. So the addition to the Outpost refinery help a lot of different players. Okay, you have it actually helps you know, G7 and also non-G7 players. New missions, well, we know that. Esri Dax. Okay, so another PvP officer. She is very good for miners and non-miners. She's actually the meta now. She's one of the strongest ones. I mean, I know because I fought some ships that were running her, and I stood no chance, and I was the strongest, you know. I had the stronger ship, and I stood no chance. So she's very good. Me personally, for me to go out of my way to start spending all my in-game currency to try to unlock her is not worth it. We will get a sourcing mechanic. Like, there's no FOMO, no rush to get her, but she is a very good officer. I will give you that. New Chaos deck. Remind me the Chaos deck. Let's double check that one. But things like the stat boosts, etc. And any shield hull weapons boost between FCs. Right. But McShizman, what I'm saying is that for FC's ability of repairing a hull repair for like, I don't know, 25, 30%, whatever it is, if your ship's about to die, with all the bonus stats on it, it doesn't matter. Just lose those bonus stats and give it a field repair. I mean, if you need it, you need it. You're sacrificing something to get something better. It's a tough decision, but welcome to the world of the free-to-play who makes tough decisions every day. So, new Chaos deck. Remind me which one they added? So unmemorable to me. Is it the bio? Is it this one? Yeah, you can haul back, but you could drop the ship overhaul. Transwarp beaming device. Transwarp beaming device. Oh, it was the Vengeance PvP? Oh, the one for the Reliant? What? Yeah, but what is it? What's the name of it? The Mark 4th of the Reliant? Okay, Mark 4, Mark 4. So I'm in Chaos deck and I'm looking for Mark 4. This one. Okay, let me actually, I don't think I read it before. On round start, it has a chance to apply Hull Breach to Wrath of Khan hostiles. Okay. Increases champion trophy rewards from hostile chests when combining with a Reliant. And increases base hull health. And this gets up to 50% bonus champion trophies. Okay, so it's a Reliant one. It makes the Reliant more efficient. Personally, I don't think it's that necessary. The reason I say that is because it's a passive loop. You throw the Reliant out there, and it sits there and it farms. It sits and it farms. That's all it does. It just farms. So it's just gonna farm longer. Just put it, you know, a few extra hours out there. It's not. It doesn't save you time really. Not that much. So purchasing this, well, I'm against purchasing, period. But if you do have to choose to purchase on something, I definitely wouldn't purchase on this because the value of this is kind of pathetic. Yeah, it's meh because of the nature of the Reliant that you just throw it to farm auto grind. So I don't really see the reason here. New Outpost Battle Pass. Well, obviously. New DS9 Retribution Battle Pass, of course. And new addition to Independent Archive, the Meridian. Okay. Meridian adding. Most of us here are experienced veteran elite players that have been playing this game for a while. Most of us haven't mined ISO in a long time, okay? Adding the Meridian is wonderful for the non-veteran players. This is great. It saves them some time. For us, pointless. So, this is a assistance to the new players to make them less overwhelmed. That's a good thing for them. So, my point here is that this arc actually had something to offer to pretty much everyone, which is a little unusual. It had something for the new players. It had something for G7, you know, FC Cisco and Reputation. Oh yeah, and adding the Reputation bundles. Let's not... Adding the Reputation to the event store and adding the Reputation, at least currently, one-time thing for the Alliance Tournament. They're helping G7s. And FC Cisco is good for non-G7s. And also it was passive grind. So, believe it or not, I'm actually impressed with the content as far as performance They didn't fix much. Same issues are still there. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. G7, by the way, is still paywalled. It's just one step closer to be not paywalled. But performance-wise, lag is still garbage. Things breaking still garbage. All the stuff that we've been yelling and complaining about. Greeting, Lesser Man. How you doing on YouTube? All these things are still there. So the game is not up to par of where it's even supposed to be as a bare minimum. So let's not forget that. But addressing just the content of this month, Battle Pass, this arc, whatever, Retribution Part 2, I gotta say, I welcome it. I think it's a good thing for pretty much, doesn't matter what grade level you are as a player. But I'm more curious to hear what you think. Just let it camp longer. No! We're one step closer to open the campsite. I drink coffee and I know things. Yeah. They only finally updated Meridian claim to match the daily pools. Yeah, but my point is that even the daily pools, I still have them because I didn't max it yet. For a new player, this is great. Okay, remember when Meridian was released and we had the need to mine ISO? Where is it? It's so unmemorable. Oh, territory? Yeah. We actually had to mine grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3. By the way, the reason it says bulk refine 3 over here is because the non-improved ones are pre-programmed, so... But if I try to hit it, it's not going to claim because they're not available. We had to put in a lot of time and effort, and a new player won't have to do that anymore. So I don't know about you guys, but it's a bulk refine thing, but I haven't actually mined ISO forever because this was technically already retired. This was retired in the Xbox store when you go to the Meridian and you do 177 chests for 2,800 and you get basically a week, a few days worth of refines. This arc was a breath of fresh air. We need more passive play. Yes, Erwin. Or we get more active play, but they actually retire or make an active loop that is viable for all players passive. If they remove one that, let's say, takes an average of 20 minutes a day, and they add another new one that takes 15, 20 minutes a day, that's a fair trade. I'll take it. But at this stage, if they add more viable loops, active viable loops, and they don't remove active viable loops, we have a problem. That's when they're risking outrage. More active play with teammates. Well, technically, you have that with surges. We actually skipped surges last week. We were so freaking bored. Well, I think we're going to do it. But I don't know what we're going to do. But like it's... Because now it's a 24-hour thing. Well, actually, no. Maybe not. It's Sunday, right? Let's see. Is it 24 or 48 hours? Surges. 24 hours. Okay. So it's permanently changed. This is the second week that it's 24 hours. It's 24 hours now. Yep. 24 hours this and next. Yep. So this is it. This is the new normal. So you can only do this on Sunday. This is a Surge Sunday. Surge Sunday. That's what it is. Surge Sunday. Well, we have Officer Depot Supremacy, SLB? Ugh. What am I getting? Okay. I will complete this, probably. Actually, no. No, I'm not gonna do that. Why do they want me to spend Officer Depot on this? In your opinion, does this justify spending 200,000 Officer Depot tokens for this? I don't think so. Yeah, it'll be nice to have more stuff that actually encourages the community that everyone raves about. Well, that will be the ultimate twin, McShizman. Yes, I agree with Jess and McShizman on this one. So Decorian says yes. Yeah, I mean, well, it is 1,000. It is 1,000 premium dust. I have plenty. I'm probably going to spend on this. But as far as competing here... Oh, wait. Spend 1 faction credits on officers? That's the main one. Okay. Okay, so promoting officers, basically. Promoting officers. Interesting score mechanic, actually. And how deep does this go? 10 places. Honestly, unless you get top 3, I wouldn't even engage. I have only 100k or so, so I'm not blowing up my loaf. Yeah, my load, yeah. Not for the premium dust, though. John Bond, do you think not for the premium dust? So you think that aggregation smuggled studies is more valuable? Is it? I want to look at that research tree again because I wasn't that impressed. That other currency is to keep progressing in here, but this is aggregation specific, and the end of it, this one is for vengeance. And I understand if you have the vengeance, you want this. And you have some stuff beyond it. Dauntless. I don't... Wait a minute, preceding reputation? Wow. I haven't paid attention to this one before. Guys, 1500%. 1500%. Extra reputation. What's the prereqs for? Oh, Dauntless, tier 11. Okay. Never mind. I thought this is actually achievable. Yeah, Dauntless locked. Okay. Yeah. But good to know that one day I'm going to have it. Oh, man. I got excited for a second. Yeah, this is dull Dauntless stuff. Okay. The aggregation research is mostly meh, but eventually it adds up. Yeah, I'm just saying that... Well, at least the SLB has the mechanic of promoting officers, but the 200,000... I would probably spend 200,000. I think I have like 600 or 500,000. How much do I have? Let's double check. I'm probably going to go for that. Oh, yeah, don't forget to claim this. Speaking of Officer Depot tokens. Got 2,000. Okay, cool. So, how many do I have? Just click on anyone. I have 571,000. So, I'm probably going to spend 200,000 on this. Probably yes. Arena sucks. Wave sucks. Surges sucks. What? Group Armada sucks? Really? Incursion dead? Territory is totally useless with no... So, no thanks. No more useless alliance crap for me, please. Well, those, the ones that you mentioned, they don't suck for everyone. They suck for you. Some people enjoy waves still. The new players enjoy waves. Surges, I hate it. Arenas, I think it's awesome if I had rewards, but I'm not doing it anymore. Group Armadas, I mostly solo them, but I don't think they suck. Dude, I understand you don't like a lot of stuff, but no, this game is definitely alliance dependent. It's more alliance dependent. You have the Emerald Chain. You have so many things that are alliance based. You have the tournaments. No, alliance teamwork stuff. I mean, I want things that are fun. So Outpost is not really fun, and it's not fun. It's just passive. It's just like, you know, background noise. But it's valuable background noise. I'm actually enjoying going back to group waves and junkering. Yeah, I can two-man group waves, but I don't need them. You know, solo waves, now that I'm completing 60 elite, it's fine for me. So, in general, this battle pass, I would say short quality of life improvements. You know, like good quality of life improvements, short term. Some of them are short term, some of them are long term, I guess, for newer players. But there's some quality of life improvements. Slight. The top end is still paywalled. I mean, it's one step closer to be unpaywalled, but 72 to 73 is still paywalled. But there's some, you can see a little more light for that opening up. Bugs and stuff not fixed. It's a continuation of the month before with Outpost. Now we have Elite. I'm okay with that. It's more passive income that is coming out of nowhere that requires basically no effort. You just need to take 2 ships, put them overnight, crew them, throw a couple of buffs on them, and let it go. Easy. Not interesting, though. The thing is, it's not interesting. It's not interesting content. But it's valuable. Like, it's not good, but it's free. Kind of like that. The Outpost hostiles are way too strong for new Ops 51. Lesser man, it depends. I don't know what you're running. I don't know. It's so situational. What's your FC setup? What's your officer setup? Look, I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm not too strong. I'm definitely not a strong 72, and I'm not a weak 72. I'm somewhere, you know, I don't know, maybe from if 0% is weak and 100% is strong, maybe I'm 45% strength, okay? I can comfortably complete 66 regular outposts and 63 elite outposts. I'm probably in a position to start punching up one higher for each because I have a lot of hull left at the end. So I don't know what you're running, but if I can, I mean, you may need to punch down. You just may need to punch down if you're not that strong. But my point is, it is completable. Low G5 will struggle with outposts because entry into content is always a pain. Well, yeah, also Ops 51 is when you actually start getting in there, so that is your Ops level, so you can't really punch down. That's a good point. Entering any new content is a pain. When I ascended, when I just got to 72, I used the Leslie crew, for those who don't know my Leslie crew. And I was able to kill my FKR, my ops level FKR, but it was 1 per kill, so I had to make 75 trips or a combination of trips and summons. It was a pain. Now, I'm not using this crew. I am using this crew. And I'm killing 5 or 6 per haul. So I only have 12 or 13 trips per day. Way easier. So I'm spending way less time now. Hey, what's up, Vlad? People complain about being challenged? People complain about what they don't like, and people praise what they do like. Hey, what's up with you? Yeah, I mean, it's fine. There's so much in this game. There are so many loops and things and avenues in this game that every player, I don't think it's like fingerprints. You're not going to have 2 players that are going to have the same exact fingerprints, the same exact likings and dislikings in this game. So the people that are vocal here, they express what they hate, but it doesn't mean that everybody hates it. I hate certain things. I love certain things. Look, for a long time, I was one of the only people, I was like the 1%ers that said arenas is awesome. I enjoyed arenas. When I was playing it, when there was something in it for me, I was enjoying it. I had a wonderful time. I made good friends. All right, let's do some events. So anyway, my opinion is there's a good gain here. It's passive, nothing too interesting. Extra rewards for free. Passive, you're not even putting extra time into it. Bugs are still there. Scopely, get to work. I don't care what the problem is. 7 years of it needs to stop. It's your responsibility to fix it. Communication, I'm not even going to comment. I don't care about the communication level. Communication is a basic. I'm not even going to comment about it anymore. Anyway, but I think I gained a lot from this. I had a lot to gain from this battle pass and not put any extra time. I'll take it. Arenas are great. Yeah, for some people, yeah. Hey, what's up, Dark Tree? Good morning. I hope you have an amazing stream. I'll be lurking. Thank you, Dark Tree, for the lurk. I'm hitting the lowest lesser man on YouTube. I'm hitting the lowest level outpost. FC Sloan, Lorca, Locutus, Kirk. Crew, Pylum, Gorkon, Khan, Chang. Newton, Janeway, Anorax, E Data. Anorax. Oh, yeah, for the... I think I'm starting to see what the issue is. Let me double check something. You said Anorax? Yeah. Okay. Lesser man, it sounds like it's a crew situation. Partially. Some of your officers are useful, some are not. You say you're using him? Well, his ability only applies for hostiles, and Outpost is not a hostile. So everything that mentions specifically hostiles doesn't work. Let me show you the crews that I'm using for my 2 ships, okay? Maybe it will help. Let me actually place them both. Let me show you what I'm using. As an Op 72 that is punching 66 regular or 63 elite. Oh yeah, there's this bug here. Let me fix it. Okay, this should fix it now. Okay. Now, my crews are working for me. I'm not saying they're the best, but they work. Okay, for somebody that is not too strong for his level. This is what I'm using. All of their abilities here apply to outposts. This one works for me, for my main ship. Let me catch up. Now he's camping on Twitch too. Dude, Pecan, what's up? First of all, good morning. Second, no, I'm not camping, bro. Oh, we're just talking about this arc. Talking about our opinions about this arc. How was this arc? How was this battle pass for you? What do you have to say about it? I'm curious to hear your opinion. And this is what I use on my second ship, LSR man. That's what I'm using. So burning and hull breach is going to apply on the target. Shang actually works. So you want the abilities you want to be looking for, and there's a list of officers that way that you don't want them to state. You want them to state something general. So this one says, you know, that as long as the opponent is everything. So yeah, the opponent. This one, Giorgio, she's just saying that she applies burning on the opponent. CDB, what's up, CDB? Thank you for the resub for 8 months. Oh my god, 8 month subscription means that I'm hitting my 8th month of twitching. Dude, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good afternoon to you too. Vlad, I learned a lot from camping from you. Thank you for helping me put up the tent. Okay. Okay, listen to me. This camping thing has gone long enough. Okay? I'm not a camper. Just because yesterday I played World of Warcraft and I demonstrated what camping looks like just to shut you people up, to show you what I don't do. And then what does Jess do? She takes a stupid screenshot of the thing and she posts it on my Discord. Look, there's a proof JB is camping. I don't camp. I don't slash camp. I don't slash camp. I don't slash camp. Dude. Okay. You want to hear something? I hit level 10 yesterday in World of Warcraft. Level 10 hardcore. Hardcore classic. So we logged out in Ogrimmar. So I logged in just to get some profession. I chose mining, and blacksmithing, and I took cooking and first aid. So then I went outside to do a quest. That's right. And then there was level 10 attacking me, and I guess I wasn't ready, and I almost died. I almost freaking died, and I'm like, no, I cannot die, especially not off stream. So then I'm not even leaving Ogrimmar. I'm going to save it for the next one. Breathe, hyperventilating, flurry camper, and breathe. I'm not a camper. Yes, CDB. FOMO does not exist. Different game does not count. Different game does not count? That's right. Different game does not. I don't even camp here, bro. You have inspired me to... With your passion for camping, I'm going to sit at 50 for months. Bitch, you down! Listen to me. People are sending me stupid mug photos of JBS camping mugs. That's very upsetting to me. This stupid mug. I'm not a goddamn camper. I'm not a camper, okay? And what's pissing me off is that this is popular. This is popular? From all the things, this is the popular one. You out of your mind? JB cannot yell. Fine. Fine. I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna yell. I'm just gonna be pissed at you like a Muppet. Like everyone calls me a Muppet, I'm gonna be a Muppet. JB Cap. I'm not a camp captain. I'm not a camp captain. I'm not doing better than me. Day one player. Only op 62. What? What? Day one player? Oh, yeah. In this game. I know. But they like to tease me, CDB. They like to tease me all the time. They tease me all the time. 10 minutes of no yelling. 10 minutes? Yes, I recognize that. Okay. Demolition and raid starves. You will get what you wanted. I'm not gonna yell. Crazy Swedish cook is back. I'm not the crazy Swedish cook. I'm not a Swedish cook. Anyway, while I'm being upset with pants on head saying that I hear you have a camp macro and keybound. A lesser man. These crews work for me. Also check your texts. I don't know why you use Anoraks. I think Anoraks shouldn't be there. But hit me up directly and we can work on this. Let's see what officers you have. Ryan, what's up? JP's greatest contribution to the STFC community is demonstrating the importance of camping. We have a hype turn. What's happening? I swear to God, I'm gonna... Who let the dogs out? Achilles! Achilles! Your moment has come. Your first treat of the day. Your first treat of the day. Doggy, you're getting a big treat from Erwin. We have a hype train too. Oh, yeah, look at me, pencil head. Okay, sit down, down, down. Good dog. All right, thank you, Erwin. Thank you. What? Oh, Doc.
Name's Bond.
Doc, thank you for the
James
sub.
Bond.
Thank you for the sub. We're almost on a level 2 hype train already. Thank you. Screenshotted your cruise and added to the spreadsheet. Contact you directly. I have no idea how. Okay. Okay. So you're on YouTube. Check the description of the stream that you're on. There's a link to my Discord. I'm gonna be also on my profile on YouTube. There's my Discord link, and I'm also gonna copy and paste it to the chat there right now. There it is. Jess, what are you gonna work on? Why do I feel this is about trolling me? There it is. So there's my Discord. So you can join me. Erwin, god damn it! I yelled. God, I hate you all. I need to refresh the stupid timer now. I still have 10 minutes of this. God. Sorry. What were they trolling me about? Jess, what? By the way, Niv, who's currently top and who's bottom? You're still laying there underneath me? What?
Just do it!
Whoa, you guys, what? You have your positions going on there? Okay, have fun, have fun. JB, it's not about you. It's about just wanting to get on top of me again. Okay. Okay, get a room, you two. Get a room. Get a room. What suitor is super important to Max? Yes, it is. Oh, yes. Him. Suitor is the first one you need to max. He's a rare. It's much easier to do it with it. This translates to the love of... to he loves us all. I know. I do love you all. But god damn it, you drive me nuts, man. You know what's frustrating? Is that camping merch is popular. Screaming at me, hitting hype trains with people screaming at me is popular. I don't understand this community sometimes. You're all awesome, wonderful people and generous people. But why do you like that? Like punch on you just like that. Why are you doing this? And then silence. Like you like messing with me. You like messing with me, man. And then I need to howl too. Oh! Oh! Yeah, like that. Thank you, Erwin. At least it wasn't a yell. At least it wasn't a jump scare. Jess wants me to draw something. Okay, let's draw something. While I'm drawing, I want you... Amen to that. I will stand my ground, CDB, every single time. Nothing breaks this free to play.
Come on!
Okay. While I'm doing that, if I want to hear your opinion about this arc, I gave you mine, but you need to give me yours. Okay, what am I drawing? Draw yourself with a JB is camping hoodie. I will. Okay, I need to draw myself with a hoodie. Okay, so... Clearly, I'm not going to be happy, I can tell you that. So I'm wearing the hoodie. The hoodie is, let's say it's a blue hoodie, okay? Quiet! God, I yelled. Oh, I'm never getting out of this. Your talk, I might start engage with outposts. Definitely, Boom Wally, if you haven't engaged with outposts, you should. Jess, I'm not a... How do I draw this? It's a hoodie that connects to the thing that I'm wearing. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I hate this. No, I don't have arms that are that long. This hoodie is boring, man. Okay, fine. JB is camping hoodie, so... Okay, I guess that's... And the hoodie is over here, so then this is my neck. My neck is gonna get over here. Okay. Hair. Let's put some hair. Sorry. I'm drawing with, for those who don't know, I'm a lefty and I need to draw with my right hand. And I'm not really a graphic designer. Looks like an octopus. Fine, make fun of me. Make fun of me, okay? Now, I am angry by the word. I yelled again. God! That's how I feel right now. Okay, so I have JB is camping on the thing. So what does the merch looks like? The picture? It's this me as an astronaut sitting in front of the thing with the stupid tent and the stars. And the stars and the marshmallows and everything's so awesome. So here we have this printout of this fire. Fire. We're going to create the fire. Air, fire. Okay, and then the astronaut is here. That's my mini astronaut with a stupid marshmallow. Okay. And you have the stars and the moon. It's so awesome. And the stars and the stars and the moon. And then we have the stupid tent that Jess likes so much. Jess, by the way, designed it. She designed this merch. There! That's how I feel. There you go. Hey, JB, how did you mine effectively when you hit 71? All the nodes are always full. Also, thanks for your ascending video. Helps me a ton. Hey, one more day. Good to see you. Thank you for... I'm glad it helped you. So let me answer that. So when I ascended to 71, there was a player beneficial mining bug that you can mine outside the Veil, and if you do it in a certain way, it applies to the Veil missions, as if you mined in the Veil. I was using that for about 2 months when it was available, and then when Scopely finally fixed it, they fixed it way earlier than 2 months, but I still found a way to continue doing it after the fix until I wasn't able to use it anymore. After that point, I had to build one of each. I'm going to minimize that. Thank you for the redeem. I had to build one of each of the faction miners, the G6 faction miners, because they have a better mining rate, and also they have the warp range that can actually reach it. My Selkies, only one Selkie, Max Selkie, was able to reach it with Grush. So I built the Grishnar, I built the New Grunge, and I built a Divite, one of each. As far as mining, when I can mine there in the Veil the whole time, and we had a level 2 hype train that just finished. Thank you everyone for contributing, and we had 2 subs and 650 bits total. Thank you so much. Yeah, kill them all. So I'm getting to that. Spock is, yeah, I'm getting to that. So when I was left alone to mine there, no problem. But when people were hitting me OPC every time I went OPC, then I had to start hunting OPC. So in other words, you need to hunt OPC. Now, some people are going to say to themselves, hey, OPC is OPC. I get hits. I'll just hit somebody else OPC. Some people are going to throw a fit. Accept it. It's part of the program. You have 20 servers there. A lot of people are entitled brats and they cry a lot, and it's going to happen. So if you want to increase your income and you can't mine there quietly, thank you, Bon Jondi, you're going to need to start hitting people OPC, and they, you know, instead be ready to start muting a bunch of people because they're just going to cry about it. Like, you know, if they're cool about it, if you have a decent discussion, that's one thing. Why is it not moving? What's going on? Okay, it's moving now. You guys are trying to trigger me to yell? Well, it's not going to happen. OPC is OPC. Amen, Bartos. Amen. But believe it or not, some morons don't believe that. And when you have 20 servers with a lot of people that have different views on what OPC is OPC and not OPC means, you're going to have this. You're going to have some conflicts. Just accept it. Please, no foot content here. Yeah, please. Yes. I'm using 3 miners to rotate on 2 nodes and try to not go OPC. Ideally, yeah. But if, look, here's the thing. Do whatever is necessary. I have 3. Oh, Transogen. Ooh, okay, hold on a second. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. I claim her every day now? 5 of her every day? That didn't happen before. Oh, that's good. It means I can max her. Ooh, I like it. I like it. What I wanted to show is whatever you need to do to double refine every day, do it. Triple refine, I'm not even doing it. Look, I hunt OPC sometimes because people don't let me mine quietly. So I have 132 million crystal. 101 million gas and 100 million almost ore. I could do some triple refines, but it's going to nuke my stash. So whatever you need to do, you basically need, at my level, 6 million a day for 2 refines. Make sure you get 6 million of each. Whatever is necessary. Go OPC hunting. OPC hunting helps shorten the length of camping trips. Camping trips. You mean like this? Like this? Yeah, probably. Oh my god. Sorry, I forgot James Bond runs the only pack site. Yes, I do. Okay, what do you want? Trial by combat. Choose the place, goddammit. So I can always keep the nodes when emptying the cargo. Yes, rotate. But it requires a lot of maintenance work. And that assuming that, you know, you can mine there peacefully, because we have some just, you know, we have some people that are KOS and we're also KOS. So, you know, we have a bunch of rotation here. Honestly, I don't really mine in the Vale that much. I complete my dailies and I'm out for the rest of the day. I'm not there. I have 7 miners, 3 faction, and the rest are Selkies that are starting to become substantial. Just mine outside. It's a lower rate, but you're left alone. And for the most part, on our server, we have good relationships with everybody, even non-allies. Not that many people hit OPC because we, for the most part, leave each other alone. There is a need in the Vale to actually clear nodes. Like you said, you have a scarcity situation, and more G7 people join every day. Hope JB, you're proud of me. I am I'm the 8th weakest 70 in the game. I am proud of you that you hit 70 and you did it. The weakness thing is temporary. I was always the weakest. But you know what's funny? Now that I advanced and my ship is my tier 11, almost tier 12 Enterprise E is at 62 billion. Sometimes I see a 60 billion or 59 billion and I scan them and they're tier 13. My research is serious now. I'm strong. So I was weak for a long time, but because you keep pushing and pushing and get the best of the best and you get the, you know, the highest, you know, researches and stuff, and you get all the bonuses from opsing up, from all the researches and favors and everything that you're eligible for and that the other people are not, you are going to be stronger than all of them. Don't compare yourself to 70. Compare yourself to the rest of the server, like I do. I'm like number 40. This doesn't count because we have a bunch of people here that are not from the server, but it says 57, but I'm like between top 40 to top 50 on the server. It means that the other 2,200 that are not, I overpowered them. So compare yourself to the global thing, not to your peers. Oops, sorry about that. I hit my microphone a lot. Pretty calm in our Vale. As long as you don't go OPC and sit on 0, you're fine. As it should be. That's really the standard. Eventually, I think people will get used to it. JB, you ignore the Vale in mining daily? No, I don't ignore it. I do it. I just have a way of doing it that those who hunt me need to spend a lot of time finding me. And I don't want to reveal that because they're watching my stuff for the purposes of war, which I think is fantastic, by the way. Supporting my stream, watching my content just to see if they can hit a miner of mine that I can easily repair and send back is a win. I just put my 368 rare miners out before daily reset and collect them after reset before they go OPC. So Camper JB doesn't steal it. I try, if I see names and like that I recognize from my stream, I actually try not to hit them. Sometimes I just hit because I don't read, but if I do, like, you know, I saw a man they call Jane at a 0 node. I'm like, I even posted a screenshot. I'm not going to hit you. I'm going to hit someone else. Okay, so let's look at the events. Do we have anything active that we need to do? Hostile Hunt is going to happen on its own. Season Pass. It's Hostile Hunt as well. Hello there, Geppy. What's up? Okay, so I already finished the Wave Battle Pass. I don't need to really do waves. I don't need to complete this anymore. I already completed it. Actually, you know what? We can do waves. Excuse me. Yeah, let me show you my wave system again. I'm gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do 4 waves. Let's do some. Yeah, let's do some waves. Let me show you what I can do with my wave skills here. Hello there, Geppy. How you doing? Okay, we have another 5 minutes of JB Cannot Yell. Starting now. Okay, so crews. Crew number 1. Where did I save it? Solo wave number 1 is over here. Okay. That's ship 1. I'm going to send it in there. For those who didn't see, I'm going to show you how I do it. So this is number 1. Ship number 2 is the cube. It's going to be solo wave 2. This crew right there. And ship 3 is going to be the GS. And its sole purpose is to use its ability on wave 5. Oh, he's on a mission, huh? Wait, no. This is not the crew. Solo wave. Oh, I still need him. Okay, I'm going to replace him with somebody else then. I'm not going to speed him up. Yeah, this is mitigation. Let me check something. GS. Netnip is... Oh, yeah. Netnip, thank you for the lurk. Got to prepare some stuff. Have a good stream. Thank you, sir. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with this. We have mitigation. I'll go with this. Okay, so the crews are set. So now what I do is I buff them. Also, let's make sure that the FC situation is set up the way I want it, which is this. This is my damage. This is my hostile crew usually. He gives a lot of PvE abilities, and these. Yeah, this is a good setup. Okay, so I'm gonna start buffing them up. Geppy, 30 stream streak. Holy cow! Thank you for your support. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. I think it's sir. I have Earl Grey tea hot. I'm having Earl Grey tea hot. Enjoy it. I know Earl Grey. We used to team up for arenas a long time ago. Okay, so I did one buff from the Cerritos. And I'm going to throw in a Titan A buff on these two. In fact, we're probably going to test it without eventually. I think this will be enough. And then now I'm going to send the GS. Now I'm sending the GS. Classic. Yeah, JB PvP-ness is small. JB wins. JB has the avatar that a lot of people don't have. He has 65k arena rating. He got everything from that store. He's done with that. He's done. Okay? He beat that content. Alright, let's position them. And let's beat this. This is a 60 elite. Let's go. Easy peasy. The GS is getting stronger and stronger. It's tier 11. Very easy. So first 2 waves is just a warm-up. Doesn't matter who kills what. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we finished this wave, and now the next wave. I think these spawning points I should have moved, but that's okay. Might be a little tight. I should have relocated to the starting positions, but that's fine. Okay. Kirshar didn't break. Awesome. Okay, we beat this. I ended last arenas down. I'm only 63k. I guess the start next arenas I get back to 65. Probably you'll have more time. I can play more. I just don't have a need. I'm done. There's nothing for me to gain. Like, I play for fun, but I also want to get something because this game is about progression too. So I don't need to overdo something if it doesn't have any gain for me. Like, there needs to be... The time I'm dedicating to this game need to be prioritized for something that actually yields something important for progression. Because for me, progression is the main source of fun in this game. Okay, we're doing well. GS is still alive. Facts indeed. I think for Scopely to keep arenas alive, they will have to revamp it. They will have to add things to the store. Just like they added stuff to the Alliance Tournament store. They will probably have to add some stuff there to give people incentive. For some people to move their butts and get back from retirement. I'm not the only one who retired. They will need to make it worth it. A lot of times you find yourself grinding hostiles that you don't really care about. Like, for example, back then, Worms. You do it because there's something to gain from it. I go to the MU not because it's fun. I go to the MU because it's rewarding me handsomely. I hope I didn't kill myself. I didn't. Okay. Okay, now wave 5. Now wave 5. So I have 5 health because I have the prime that I got from that currency that was offered for free. So 4 of them can get in there. I need to kill 2. Well, I need to just leave 4 of them alive. Okay, so now I'm using the beam on this. And my cube didn't kill it because it wasn't buffed, but that's fine. So the Enterprise E just killed 2 of them. 4 of them are alive. I'm going to let them penetrate. 1 health. GG. Dot I will return to arenas if they revamp though. Depends on how much they revamp. Erwin, if whatever they place there is going to get you efficiency or income that is going to get you to the next ops level or your next tier ship that you really want. Let's say if you participate, you can save up to 2 months of progression. I'm willing to bet you'll participate. Don't even do it for vengeance. Oh, well, the vengeance is... I mean, you already have it. I don't. But you also don't like arenas. I do. I like... I enjoyed it. I have great memories from the time that I used to play it. Great memories. I really had a great time. Okay, so that was it. That was the wave. Let's do another one. So I did it with a single buff now. I only buffed the Enterprise E, so I'm going to do that again, because I'm trying to save on the buffs. Like, why waste them if you don't need them? And now this is going to be the Titan. 1 Titan buff on both. Recall, send the GS, start the wave. There we go. GS. Start the wave. Position, and we can start. JB, what's better in your opinion? Maxed... Wait. Maxed Mo GA or Tier 2 Silky? Oh, Moga. Remind me what level you are? You said you're 51? No, that's not it. Oh, no, Sand Coffin. No, I'm confused. You and Lesser Man, I read it the same. I mixed it. Sand Coffin, what's your level? Lesser Man, if I were to get my wish, avatars and HFs would be available for purchase. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a thing. Come on. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there. Bagno. Hi. What's up? Okay, let me just queue these things. And I need to babysit Kirshara. Kirshara is still not working well in some places. So, Sand Coffin, you're 62. Start with Selkies. I mean, eventually you'll need 3. I would recommend 3 faction minor 68s. But you're 62. Oh, Moga is the G5 faction. Skip it. Do not build any more G6, non-G6 miners. Don't build non-G6 miners. They're useless. You can't mine with them in G6 stuff. I mean, you can, but they're not going to mine anything worthy. Build a few Selkies. I mean, Selkies are cheap. And if you collect faction cards the way that I've been advising people to collect faction cards with that video of mine, you can afford it. I built 7 of them. And I have 3 useless ones now. Oh my god. Stupid Kishara. Okay. Whew. I want to be able to write my own title. You do? Write your own title. In arenas, the game always pairs me with weak players as leader. I can kick players, but then I spend too much time watching, booting, etc. Yeah. Arenas is not... I don't like... there were also a lot of issues. There are a lot of performance issues, a lot of, you know, matchmaking system. I hear you. But at least the way that I approached arenas, I was able to do a lot. Despite those issues. Wait a minute, I gotta focus. Okay, Enterprise E needs to kill this quickly and then go here. And if it doesn't make it, then I'm gonna use the GS. Looks like it's gonna make it. Okay, I'm using 1 Selkie and 3 58s. It'll easily carry to the 68s. Yeah, but my question is, what do you use the 58s for? They don't mine as effectively. They don't mine G6 as effectively, so... If you already have them, fine, use them, but I don't recommend building or tearing them up so much. There are other more important things. Okay, let's attack. These will wait here for delaying tactics if they need to. Okay. Kill 2, 4 coming in. Easy peasy. Yeah, I don't miss the lags in arenas, the performance issues. Moth311. Moth314, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Welcome in. The 58s really help on Transigen. It covers the dailies easily and I have them out. I'm covering from X-Pulling. Yeah, I mean, you have them, use them. But in general, eventually, you want to have 1 G6 miner of any kind and above on all your docks. Because then your income is faster. The mining laser of a Selkie is much higher than any non-G6 miner. The concern is mining. You need to efficiently mine your grade level for max refines. That's the ultimate goal. Once you do that, you're economically in a very strong place for your grade level. So whatever setup you have, as long as it supports that, it's fair game. But if it comes to a choice of what to mine, your grade level, your materials, your minerals for your grade level are much more important, in my opinion, than higher Transigen income. Because eventually all of this, we're going to graduate. I'm about to like start maxing most of my artifacts. Like I'm almost done. These 3 are basically done. All of these are basically done. Like I'm almost done with this. Then this, I'm only going to use this squall anyway to just mine the epic stuff, and that's it. I'm not going to, I don't mind the uncommon Transigen anymore. The rare I'm going to stop soon enough, and then I'm just going to mine the common and the epic, because those have some value. The Selkie mines way faster, but doesn't hold that well. Yeah, I max mine all the time. Eventually, I'll be going to 68 miners. Yeah, the cargo capacity on those ships is a little challenging. I would agree. Okay, let's do one more wave. Since we already have the crew and we have the setup, might as well do it now. Do the buffing. I'm going to do it this way. It's going to be faster. I recalled another ship so I can use that one as the Titan. Less swapping around. Because I may be doing one more after this. I still mine everything, Transigen? Yeah, I mine it too. I'm saying if it comes to a choice, if you have a limited time or limited resources or any limit of any kind, and you can only choose prioritizing one of them, prioritize your grade level minerals for max refines or at least double refines before you do anything else. For my priorities, my paradigm, my priorities in this game is ops progression. Everything I decide, every decision I make is how do I support that? How do I do it more efficiently? How do I get there faster? This is my core. This is what I base my decisions on. So from that core, I speak as far as what you should choose if you have a limit, Transigen or your grade level. Of course, your grade level for a person like me. But if you're a person who likes to max all the side quests and the side loops before you move up, you will change. You will make different decisions. Okay, let's position for the next. I'm max refining and holding ahead of my mats costs. Yeah, McShizman, in G6 you can. In G7, even though I OPC hunt, it's not enough. I will need G7 miners to start making a serious income. And as it seems, it looks like I'll be building multiple of those. I told you guys I have a plan. Oh, that plan, let me tell you. It's just becoming better and better. Oh, you will see. You will see. And then all the people that doubted me or semi-doubted me will have more awareness and more understanding of my decision-making process and my decisions that look crazy to some people. I'm not in denial on the fact that I'm a little cuckoo. I'm a little crazy. But when it comes to financial decisions, mathematical decisions about this game, resource management of this game, I rarely get it wrong. I do get it wrong sometimes, but for the most part, my plan works. To the point that free-to-play and light spenders and whales are learning from it. So I think I have something to say. What's up, Red? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm going to have 68 miners for a long, far along before G7, going to G7. Yeah, then you'll be in a very strong position. Your income, in fact, you can probably start mining G7 if you have time. I would get a head start on G7 mining because you can reach the margin. The margin is, excuse me. The margin is available to everyone. You can be G6, and if you have the warp range, you can reach the margin. So if you're really taken care of with your G6 refining and situation, I advise all of you G6 players in that position to start working on G7 mineral mining. You will thank me later. Because if you have, let's say, 5 to 6 months of mining those quietly, peacefully, it will pay off. That's why my next goal is shipyard 68. Smart demolition. Yeah. You guys learn from my experiments because, I mean, I do a lot of science. I do well, but I do spend a lot of time on science and make some mistakes along the way until I find a method that works. Learn from that and skip the science thing. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just, I'm giving you shortcuts here. So you can, when you approach the level that I was, you don't have to repeat the same scientific experiments. You can just go for whatever works. I hope I didn't kill myself right now. Thank God. Okay. And let's use the beam. And finish it. And I'm going to do one more and then I'm done. I said use the goddamn beam. Oh my God. Scopely, I hate you all. Scopely! You better not. You better not. What pisses me off is that I'm a good player and I know what I'm doing, and if I lose is to stupid bugs that Scopely doesn't fix. This is a bug thing. Always blaming others. No, on this one, it's 100% them, dude. 100% them. I clicked on it. You saw me clicking. Clip it. See, you saw me clicking.
Shame. Shame.
What the world?
Shame.
I'm not buying that. It's totally not my shame. Okay, so now we're ready to claim the... Hi, Jeff. Can you stop? Okay, I can claim the battle pass now. Because I need to do one more. So great, I claimed all of this now. Wonderful. It's their fault, bro. It's their... You know it's their fault. You know it's their fault. Yeah, the FKR miners need to get more props. Hopefully G7 eventually gets FKR miners. No, it does. McShiz, man. So you didn't get the memo. The affiliate, it's a generic miner, but eventually it increases in, like, it has a certain jump in tier that it basically becomes like, it accelerates to like a faction miner capabilities ship. So it's like 2 in 1. Two-way loss. What are you going to try? You said thanks, I'll try that, but I don't know what you're going to be trying. Missed it. Okay, one last wave. One last stupid wave. It drive me nuts, man. Okay. Let's do this. This is the last wave. One more buff. Let's change this to the Cerritos buff, and then we're done with the waves. I needed to replenish on my currency anyway, so that needed to happen. Okay, this recalls. And this comes in, positions. And let's get to work. The crew above mine. Okay, I'll read it later. I'm a little behind. Don't want to die here. Erwin is going to tell me that I'm blaming others. Dude, you saw me clicking the beam and it just didn't apply. It's not blaming others. You liar. He just likes to see a reaction out of me. And I know that because he redeems those redeems that get reactions out of me. So I know how he rolls. It's all good. You misclicked and was late. I will look at the replay. I will look at the replay at the end of the day. And I will follow up with you on that the next time we chat, either on stream or on Discord. And I'll tell you, I'm going to watch it. Okay? If it was my fault, I will admit I was wrong. But I swear it felt like I was clicking on the thing. Hey, what's up, Sancho? Good to see you, buddy. Okay, so two-way loss. There was a crew above yours. I don't know which crew. I don't see a crew in the chat. Okay. Anyway, I didn't hear that memo about the affiliate. I guess that will turn into building 3 of them. My ultimate plan is building 7 of them. Well, I'll start with building 4 of them because I have 3 faction miners that are pretty good. So I'm aiming to build 4 affiliates. I'll actually be able to do that. I told you I have a plan. I have a really good plan. It's actually moving in the right direction. It's going to happen. I will reach faction wealth. Triple faction wealth that I'm 99.8% of the G7 players will not have. I will have more leeway to build for free more miners. You'll see. It will all make sense. By the way, as always, I did the opposite action as you would do. I got myself the treasury. You not always. Sometimes you actually do what I recommend. You know, when I helped you ascend to 72 faster with the ore situation. But congratulations on getting the treasury. This treasury is, there's 5 hours on mine. I can probably show you, but I need to be careful not to accidentally claim it. This is a ship. This is a ship-oriented one. It's titanium and ship parts. And the material distribution is ore and crystal. It's not even gas. If you're a free-to-play, if you're a limited income, if you don't get every single treasury as it comes out, or if you're picky, I don't recommend getting it. It's one of the not so good ones. You have better ones out there in general. But congrats, everyone, for getting it. Try not to use PMA. Pike Moreau. What's A? Okay, this is the last wave. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate. Erwin, look at this. Okay, look. I am clicking. It didn't apply. Oh, now it did. Okay. All right. I'll watch the replay. I'll watch the replay. Yeah, just say no to camping. Yeah, just say no to camping. Exactly. In general, look, I'm only commenting on this. Camping mathematically doesn't serve you. Joy-wise, it may serve you. Depends if you're that kind of player. So just measure it on your subjective opinion as far as does it give you happiness. Because mathematically, it doesn't serve you. I proved it on every grade level, basically. Anorax, and it works. Wait, it's using Anorax for what? Janeway Anorax and... What are we using Janeway Anorax and DR for? Acknowledge my streak, call it a mitzvah. Moon, 25 stream streak. Beseder, yes, Beseder, very Beseder. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your support. Thank you, all of you, for your support. You guys are freaking fantastic. Look at us here with like over 80 people on a Sunday having a blast, enjoying ourselves, being positive. You guys heard me giving positive comments because it's genuine. I genuinely feel that we got a bunch of good things here from this battle pass. I'm just looking at it, just zooming in on this alone, excluding all the other issues that we have, that things break and they're not fixed and then we need to punish them for it. I will still praise them for this one. This was so good. Anthrax is overrated. Fun question. What would you put on a Selkie for a G6 Armada? It will be the third ship. I still have range issues. On a Selkie for a G6 Armada? What? Armada? Selkie and Armada. Something doesn't fit here. What am I missing? Armada. Please rephrase. Something is missing. Something doesn't make sense. $50 take 50 indeed. 67. What are we talking about? I'm so out of the loop. What are we have a what's why use 3 ships and what about specialty ships? But G6 Armada and a Selkie? And a Selkie? You only need 1 ship. Correct. But what use Cube and Vindicator? Okay, are we talking about G6 Armadas? G6 Armadas. Take 1 ship, crew it with a combination. Ideally, you want to go as much loot as you can put in there. But a really solid crew. This is a really good crew. This is a good combination of performance and loot. You get the loot from here. You get the loot from here, and you also extra shots from her. You get the ISO Cascade from her, which is awesome. And by the way, nowadays you can easily max her if you go to the augment store, and you put more loot under deck, and you put this. This performs really well. Throw Max Fort if you need it. Throw Cerritos and Lorca's Fist, and oh, the ability, guys. Let me show you. I got the ability. I got the ability on my ship. If you have a special ability, use it. But look, I got this. I'm not going to use it now, but I got this. Extra ISO damage. I love it. It's really nice. Yes, with loot crew. Ideally, yes. Rev relativity, anything with more range. Wait, yes, JB. I use my Squall for 60 rare Zindimatas, and it does more damage. Yes, but he said Selkie. He said Selkie, bro. He said Selkie. That's what threw me off. G6 Armada and Selkie just doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't mix. It's like pickle and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It just doesn't mix. Panera Bread has decent sandwiches, but let me tell you, if you order a peanut butter and jelly sandwich from them, they will put a pickle next to it. That just pisses me off. Just as a side note. So anyway, Selkie and Armada is like pickle with peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He got the ability if he remembers clicking it. Sure, yeah, when I need it. It's a 1 hour cooldown. I usually use it for Outpost. Vindicator is only tier 2, almost 3. Yeah, Vindicator, at least for me, every specialty ship never actually reached performance level that surpassed my FKRs, because I've been moving it up so fast and built the next tier rarity ship so fast. I never caught up. when in G6 I got 1 ops level a month, and I was building every 3 months, I built a new ship. The specialty ships that took me 100 days to even obtain never really caught up. Now they're reaching that point where I'm in G7, so whoop-de-doo. Sun Confident, is this your first time hitting G6 solos? Good question. Okay, so we finished with those. Awesome. Okay, by the way, Scopely, don't you tamper with this, you... Don't even. Let me check something. I'm gonna get 2,400 more points. Let me check something. 2,400 more points. Perfect. Okay. G7 players, hear ye, okay? You can complete a single Syndicate XP task if you choose. But you needed to do it ahead of time, so it's too late now. But if you didn't buy the battle pass, here's how you do it. Yeah, I think it's like 200 and something thousand XP from your daily claim. So you get the, and it means also you're going to block your alliance mate. So here's what you do. You pick up the Syndicate XP task that requires to spend 800,000. Acquire 800,000 Syndicate XP. Then after you acquire it, you claim the 200,000 claim from your main, from this claim over here. You do that one. You start that, the first one in the morning. I already did mine, so too late for me. Then, after that, you claim all the other sources for Syndicate XP. Then, if you haven't done it, you complete the daily Battle Pass points for the Syndicate Pass. This will max this. Then you're going to get 60, 180, 240, almost 400, 390,000 from here. That's about half. And then the next morning, you claim the rest of your claims, and then you hit 800,000. So you can do that. Now, it's too late for me, so I can actually claim it now. Good idea, but I need that one person online. Day 16 cube today. Congrats, Moon. Why complicate things? I made mine only with NX tokens, swap, and temporal disruptors until now. Yes, me too. And also you can do that with the Dominion and with the Borg and all the other tricks and temporal disruptors. Yes. I'm just giving somebody another option. You can get one of those. If for some reason you're short or you want another alternative, I just gave you one. So this quest, you have a way to actually complete it. So I need to complete one more. So let's re-roll. Let me complete the last one. And choice tokens, yes. Well, I already finished my choice tokens shenanigans. So now I need either temporal disruptors or NX01. Once I see one of those, I'm going for it. Pretty sure I managed it with all claims 1x and part of the Syndicate free track. Yeah, I mean, it just harder to reach. But also remember, I predict... Here we go. Eventually, I don't know if anytime soon, your overall Syndicate XP income has to increase. Because to hit level 65 in less than a year and a half, it will take about a year and a half to get there at the current rate. I think it will accelerate at a certain point. I just don't know when. And then when it accelerates, completing the Syndicate XP mission should be easier. I've finished all with the 10k pulls. Yeah. I do that every time too. This time I actually messed up one of them. So I only messed up one day that I got one task that was 4,000. That was my bad. I misread it. Okay, let's go to the NX. And get 16 chests. And I'm done with it. And now actually I'm gonna be shopping. I'm gonna be raiding the store. So let me show you what I'm gonna buy. Let me show you. Okay, let me get out of the store and refresh this because I want to see my actual currency. I have 71.1 thousand. I need 66,000 for all the reputation. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get all of them from here, all of them from here, all of them from here. Let's go. That's the plan. Now, I believe we're getting number one. We're getting first place. So I'm getting 10,000 more at the end of this tournament tomorrow. And then I'll probably buy 3 more bundles of the solo outpost strike directives. I already got 1. And that will be it for me. And I already got the affiliate things too. Billy from accounting will probably perform the syndicate task again, and they add more acquisition. That's fine, let them. Let Scopely cook. Let them cook. They will eat whatever they cook. I promise. Okay? They're trying to stay alive right now. They're making a lot of moves trying to stay alive. Some of them are beneficial for everyone. Some of them are only beneficial to them. Let them cook. Let's see what they do. The outpost directives changed by league. Interesting. Does it? So wait, so I'm in Master League and I'm getting 600. So McShizman, what are you getting? And which league are you in? The camper admitted of buying. Dude, I can't. I'm not buying anything. I'm not a camper and I'm not buying. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Huh? Got a butter knife here just for you. Scopely need to go for the win-win. Yeah, no kidding.
My name's Bond.
Don't sit and wait. Tin
James
Man!
Bond.
Tin Man, the helicopter expert. Thank you for resubbing 6 months in a... You've been subbed for 7 months. 6 months at tier 1. Thank you, sir. How you doing? How did you feel about this battle path, this arc? I hope it treated you well. It treated me well. Passive free stuff, I'll take it. I got 600 in expert, but only 2 claims. 600 in expert, but only 2 claims. Okay, so I have 4 in master. Uh-oh, did I waste? No, okay. It just changed it changed locations. And then we're gonna look at my reputation at the end of all of this. Not bad, it was good. Nice. Yeah, it was really good for me. If you have a tent in your house, you're a camper. Sancho, if I have my tent in storage, does that count in my house? Because it's not in my house. Storage is outside. It's not in my house. So what's your expert opinion about that? Started op 64, so time to live in the MU. Yeah, Tin Man, join the MU club. Join the MU club. It's a good place to be. So I was sending 3 ships to the MU. It's too intense for me. I may be going, 2 ships, sometimes 3 ships. I don't know if I'll do it every day. It's a lot of... It's very taxing on my brain. It's 30 minutes of high intensity. And it's not... And I'm also sacrificing on the other 2 ships' performance. They're getting less impulse speed because I sent the 3rd one. So, yeah, anyway. These are my thoughts. Okay, so I'm going to buy all these bundles. And this is probably going to change locations to when this one disappears. If you own a tent, you're probably a camper. What if you just have a tent for a rainy day? Let's say, okay, we had fires here earlier in 2025. By the way, 2025 is coming to an end. So I have a thing when I, as the year is about to finish, I know some people do New Year's resolution stuff, and I do as well. But I also review my last year. And I have to say, 2025 was one of the most awesome years in my life. I also discovered content creation and fell in love with it. So that was a big contributing, contributing to the awesomeness of 2025. So I'm very happy and satisfied with 2025. Of course, it can always be better. And that's what 2026 is going to be, hopefully. But I'm a little sad. Like there's like, a little, it's like bittersweet moment of like sealing a very good year, So I hope everybody's 2025, at least that it served you well in some way. I don't know if it was very great or on a rainy day, would you set up a camp? A rainy day. So what I meant to say, okay. That's why the 2025 thought didn't finish the thought. Earlier in 2025, we had fires in Los Angeles County. I was on alert to potentially evacuate my home. Thank God it didn't nuke my home, so I stayed here. But in the event there's a fire, okay, your place is destroyed, you have a tent. then you have a tent. If you don't have a hotel or anything, of the insurance companies plays games on you or whatever, not saying that it's unlikely, but at least you have an option. You have a tent, okay? I prefer not to camp in October or November. Yes, but look, I served in the military, and when you set up a tent in the field, in the desert, then rain or sun, it doesn't matter. You camp. You set up your freaking tent, okay? You set up your tent. Tent burns too. Yeah, but at least you can run somewhere. And if you see the fire coming closer, you take the tent, you pack the tent, and you go and you camp somewhere else. Look, okay, let's not get confused. I'm not a camper in the game. I'm not a camper in the game, okay? Real life is the different thing, okay? Let's just get this straight, okay? Just calm down. Everybody calm down. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So look at my reputation now. Approaching 2.7 trillion. I'm about a third way into the next one, to the 9 trillion. I love this thing, man. It's getting better and better. JB yelling anti-camping slurs on stream while sitting in a tent. Dude, I'm not sitting in a tent. I'm not pitching a tent. I'm not doing all of that. Probably too soon, but that would be great for content. What? Then you what? The 10 what? Near, but barely managed to run with one ship and so many. Are we talking about tenting and camping, or are we talking about the game? If you own a tent, the implication is that sometime you plan to camp. Yeah, but you camp in real life. You camp in real life. You don't camp in the game. You don't. This is me camping in the game. Okay, this is me camping in the game. This stupid merch is me camping in the game. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about camping in real life. This is camping in space in Star Trek Fleet Command. That's different, okay? That's different. By the way, if anybody wants to show off your stupid merch, there's the link. Exclamation point merch. And if you're on YouTube, there's a link there too. I've camped in the winter in British Columbia. There's nothing wrong with camping in real life. Pigs in space? Are you calling me a pig? Are you calling me a pig? I'm not a pig. I'm not a pig. I'm not a pig. That's pretty funny, Mike. Yeah, well, kudos to Jess for perfecting it like that. That looks like a... what? A nipple in distress with a... Okay, let's calm down. I won't read it out loud, but you guys can enjoy it. That's fine. If the swine fits. Yeah. Most pigs aren't for... Yeah, that's right. The drawing. Oh, the Oh! It's a pig.
That's what I do.
Yes.
I drink and I know things.
I drink coffee and I know things. Yes. How you doing, $50? Okay, back to the game. So, we're doing really well with reputation. We have a plan. The Dauntless, once the Dauntless arrives, when is the arrival party for the Dauntless? Let me check. 11 days. In 11 days, we're going to have a Dauntless building party. Now, that will just be the beginning of the loop, but it will arrive. So that'll be nice. He drinks decaffeinated coffee and he knows camping. Oh, Pecan, you're lucky I don't know where you live. I'm kidding. We're all friendly here. Okay, so all I have is... Oh yeah, I'm working on search critical hit. So I did confirm with people that have knowledge to the actual math of the game. Because I did raise that question over here. I just wanted a confirmation. I was pretty confident it says what it says it says. It says what it says it says. It does whatever it says. The description here is increased base critical hit damage for 6-star plus ships as a whole. Okay, it doesn't apply in station. And this one only says reduces it in PvP. So I just wanted to confirm that they're both saying exactly the same. This is for everything, and this is just for PvP. And indeed, that's the case. So, knowing that, I'm ignoring this one. This, I'm ignoring it altogether. This is only for enemy players. This is going to be the last one I'm ever going to tier up. I'm going to tier up all of the other ones. All of these with the exception of this. This is PvP only. I personally going to ignore this and avoid it like the plague. It's bad for me. For me, it's bad. So, and somebody asked me on my Discord, what should they focus on? So I would say do a tier 1 of every one of these. This is 1, 2, and 3, of course. Then I did these two. Then I'm doing this one. Then I'll do this and this. This is for Apex Shred and Apex Barrier. And then after I complete all of these, I will probably go back and start throw another tier on each. The reason I say go tier 1 for everything else, because the initial unlock is very profitable. From 0%, you get 3,000 extra percent of damage. From 0% to 3,000 extra shield. The next tier is only 600. So I would prioritize that last. Because here you get 100% more ISO defense, 100% more ISO damage. The next one is 20%. So that's why go tier 1 on each. Avoid this if PvP is not a high priority for you, like in my case. And then start pushing tier 2 on stuff. That's what I would do. Yeah. Good. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yes, Erwin. Yes. Even if PvP is important to you, I don't think you should prioritize reducing the enemy player critical hit damage at this point. It's not worth it. Because all you're going to get from this, eventually 500%, it's nice, but I mean, I wouldn't waste that precious currency. The primordial plasma, I mean, we get 500 a day for the minimum claim. So every 8 days you can do 1 research. I would be very careful wasting it at this stage on this one. Catching up on the chat. Really? Decaf coffee? Decaf coffee is kind of useless for me. My dollar is only 177 out of 200. Okay, so you were just 1 day behind me. You're going to get there. Northwest, what, Nevada by the Lake Tahoe and Reno? Come at me, bro. Let's see. Butthurt knife. Oh, you're in Nevada. Okay, well, next time I'm in Vegas, let's plan to meet in Vegas. I know a few people in Vegas. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Hey, Bacon Fish, hello there, good day. Mike says 2025 for STFC was 4 out of 10 in my opinion. We got several good quality of life improvements, but there were way too many failures on STFC's behalf. Player retention is the worst it's ever been. I agree with that. Arcs were lackluster. Not looking forward to 2026 in STFC since it's clear that the overlords haven't learned their lesson yet. I pretty much agree with almost everything you said, Mike. As far as the comment of it's clear that the overlords haven't learned their lesson, I think they're not stupid. They know what needs to happen, but they're not doing it for whatever hidden reason that they never revealed. There are a lot of theories going on. They could be milking the cow, trying to, to get as much money as they can before it dies. They could just, hey, then somebody else, the studios tied their hand. I'm not justifying them. There's no justification for this awful behavior. I don't know if this game is going to survive 2026. In general, 2025, I think was the situation was going south. The state of the game was going worse. I agree there. Player retention, definitely agree with that. This particular battle pass, though, I would say, served me well, and I think it served almost any grade level to some level well, because for the most part, it's a passive thing. If you're 51 plus, you were able to engage. If you're below 51, the only thing you really got from this is the Meridian archiving, the IA, which kind of helps the lower level players to grind less. So they got a tiny little thing out of it, and they have an incentive to push to 51 if they're competitive. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good summary. I would pretty much agree with most of what you said here. For low to play realm? No, Bacon Fish. This is a free to play, not for low. No. Skip the lube. Hashtag not Vegas. That's southern Nevada. Oh. Well, why would I have an incentive to drive to enter Nevada, not for the purposes of Vegasing? Okay, let's let them actually... Let's recall this one. All right. Oh yeah, the mining. Okay, material mining. That was the thing for today. Okay, hostile hunt. I guess I can do... Is there any other hostile event to grind other than the MU before I actually consider going to the MU? Consider. An NSCA, yeah, I do need to get it. Yeah, there's 2 reasons to get in there. Okay, and then we also have the disco event, so I know what to do there. After all those arcs where you had to spend hours a day killing hostile, these 2 arcs were chilled. Right, Sancho, and that's why I think it's... Because they haven't retired an active loop. So, in my opinion, they should not be even... They shouldn't have the audacity to introduce another active loop. So they introduced a passive loop last month and this month. And I'm okay with that. You know, I need something... Like, I need them to retire... officially retire the MU for me, and for me to get, like, all the benefits from it. The way I get them now, for example. So then, before they introduce another grind like that. What's the 12-hour event? I missed it. I missed it. Ship. Ooh, okay. Shall we take our Enterprise E to tier 12? I think it's time. Yes, it is. We're doing it. Tier 12 ship coming up. Let's just calculate how much gas we need. $16 conversions. Or, alternatively, I claim a 7-day chest. Hey, everyone just joined. Hey, Porculio, good to see you. How you doing? How's your Sunday? How was your 2025, if you want to share? In the game or in real life or both? Okay, do I want to do a 7-day? Or maybe one 30-day. Or 2, actually. No. I'm going to convert. And this is why. I was tempted, but this is why. Next Syndicate XP level, next level, I'm getting a bonus loyalty chest rewards. I'm very close. So I shall actually put a hold on the loyalty, because the next one, even though it may take a month and a half or so, it's going to pay off. So we're just going to convert. So we're going to go. We still have enough conversion tokens, I believe. $43. And I'm dedicating 16 to this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I will totally do that. So let's go to the refinery and get to work. I think there's a Fed Hostile in the last event. Yeah, I will probably do that later too. Okay, let's get... We need a tier 12 ship. So bonus G6, we're going to convert uncommon to rare. Okay. Every time I just, you know, easier to count that way. Where is it? What? It disappeared? What? Come on. Here. Game was really great. Close to reach 66 in a few weeks. In personal life, not so great. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing better, though. Game was really great. Close to reach 66 in a few weeks. Way to go. Which G6 rare ship do you want to build? Do you have one in mind? I think the Velox design is awesome, but you really can't go wrong. They're all pretty much solid choices. And Mike, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I think the dead giveaway that the game dies next year is the lack of roadmap and over monetization and balloon pricing of new features. No true roadmap, in my opinion, shows the game will most likely shut down mid-year. I can't predict really if it's going to die or not. It could also be sold to a different company. I mean, there are a lot of different alternatives. Like, it doesn't mean just automatic death. I believe that if they don't change their ways, if they stay tone deaf, a lot of whales are being fed up, which is basically the biggest risk that they can have. This player has about 200,000 to 250,000 players. As far as how many of them are actually active, I don't know. But when the whales are threatening leaving, and they actually leave, that's when Scopely is starting to panic. And that's when they're risking death. Because, you know, That's the substantial. I mean, if you had a few millions of players and every one of them pays $20 a month, then Scopely will be making a bunch of money that way. But because you have a very small portion of people that are spending really crazy amounts, that's the majority of the income. That's what keeps the lights on. All right, 12. They released a video, but they released a video. Okay, so they released their version of a roadmap. But their roadmap is very non-committal, very vague, and a lot of times they don't deliver. So they promise, they make most of they have a track record of empty promises without delivering. So I think what he's commenting on is, yes, they released that, but it's more of the same, so why should I listen? And I'm basically in the same opinion. Hey, what's up, Pascal? Hey, JB, I'm now up 63. What are the 3 best things to do for later killing what hostiles or mining? Loaded question. I love those. Okay, so I know you to some level. I know that ops progression is one of the top priorities for you. Best 3 things. Look, max refine G6. That do whatever you need to do. Take care of your mining setup so you can max refine. Okay? Mirror universe all the time. All the time. Like, no excuses. Complain, cry about it, bitch about it. Find a way to make it work. Multitask it with something else. You gotta have to do MU. That's number 2. Number 3, have fun. But yeah, these 2 are the most important ones. I would still pursue like all the side missions, the side quests, the side loops, specialty ships and all that stuff. Revenant, if you don't have that one, if you need to floor the gas on one of those loops, Revenant, I would recommend that will be the 3rd. I hope that answers it. I mean, I will need to know more to actually give you more specific stuff. Mike, exactly, JB, that's what I was referring to. Yeah, and I'm with you 100%. They released that roadmap, that, essay that Connor wrote while I was live, and we addressed at least a 1/3 of it here. And I kind of got the gist of it, and then I read everything else offline. It's just buying time. Buying time for what? I don't know. Will they actually deliver? I don't know. There was nothing specific. I wasn't able to hold on to anything there. Like, there was nothing for me to actually say, okay, there's a date on February 14th, let's say, this is coming out. Specifically. They didn't say that. I'm not saying they need to reveal to me the exact refinery and all the stats and everything, but they need to give me something, something to hold on to. For example, G5 scrapping coming out on March 2nd. I just made that up. March 2nd. And it will yield, in percentage, about, let's say, 35 to 40% of whatever, something. Like, give me some ballpark or something so I can start getting excited, build a hype, and also tell me if it's going to be paywalled or not. But the model of the gacha game is not to educate you that much, because when you're in the dark, you can't plan that well. The only reason why we plan much better is because we have people in the community that actually created a lot of things that help us plan. They never given complete roadmap. I know, but then just because they never given it, and they never given exact dates, it doesn't mean that that's okay. I understand that they're doing it to generate more profit, because when you're in the dark, it's much easier to control you, and much easier to tempt you to buy stuff that is going to go obsolete, to milk you for more money. I mean, not you specifically, but people as a whole. It's easier to tempt it that way. It's easier to control them that way. That's why they're doing it. I still don't support it. I think that's the problem I have with this model. And not just Scopely, any model that does it. But Scopely, from all the gacha games that I was exposed to, seem to be the ones that have been doing it to the most aggressive way that I've ever seen. There could be more aggressive ones out there, but I haven't seen them. Okay, let's change the FC setup. Now, how many more conversions? I lost count. I lost count. 3 more? 4 more. 4 more conversions. Not this one, the other one. It's okay for us to have different opinions. We're always going to have different opinions. I just not okay with that level of communication. Promise, promise, promise. Not even just saying a lot of vague things and not delivering. And you have a long history of not delivering. I'm not interested in that, in more of that. I just not. Okay, one more. Everybody has their opinion. Some people say that this game is doing better. Some people say this game is doing worse. In here, everybody can say exactly what they want. I'm not pushing agendas here. I don't care if the game lives or dies. I care about us being able to express our opinions without fear, without hidden agendas, without trying to influence and manipulate others. I want this place to be clean and really a place of freedom for people to actually express themselves. That's one of the big things that are important to me as a human being and as a player and as a content creator. So I'm okay with us disagreeing. Totally fine with me. I'm not trying to convince people with my method, but I just back up my opinion with my data, and people can reject it if they wish. It's totally cool. I'm really okay with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with us having very strong different opinions. Okay, time to upgrade. Welcome tier 12. Okay, so this is gonna go first. This completes the 12-hour event. Oh crap, I need 3 more? 4 more. 4 more conversions for the bottom one. Okay, let's do 4 more conversions. That's 1. That is being respectful. Thank you for having a safe place. Hey, Anarchy. You're welcome. I mean, I think that us as a community, we need that more than ever nowadays. Me as a viewer, as a player, for years, I wanted to have a place like that, and I never found one. So when I started creating my videos, before I started live streaming, it was to share with people my tips as a free-to-play. And then when I decided to celebrate over 1,000 subscribers with going live, and I was thinking about the core values that I want to bring to the table on top of just giving people tips on how to play more efficiently, is I want to have the place that I want to create the place that I always wanted to be a part of, which is a place that you can actually speak freely without giving a damn. That's why for me to affiliate myself or sign any agreement that buys my voice or makes me be more political with my voice is something that I refuse to accept, because that's against the core values of what I wanted to create. So I'm glad that it works for some people. And for some people, it may not work. They can go to a place that sugarcoats stuff if that makes them happier. I'm okay with it. There's no shame. I'm not saying that I'm right and others are wrong. I'm saying that this is what I always wanted, and I'm glad that other people wanted it too. And it seems like a lot of people wanted it. I want a Stella A. The Stella needs a new loop. Sandcoffin, did you really have to say that? And you know Scopely is watching. Anarchy, I'm a Pastafarian minister and a humanist. We need those places more and more as time goes on. I think that's one of the things that the world needs more, yes. In general, I believe in freedom of expression. I never really try to push, in general in life, any opinion that I have about any area of life, I don't try to push at somebody's throat and convince them and sit and drill them until they get convinced. I just say what I say and I move on. And they say what they say and I listen to it and I move on. And sometimes, because you have that freedom of expression and people really feel safe to really express and talk about whatever they want without shaming others, sometimes you can create a third opinion that is, or like you have different opinions and you create a new opinion that is constructed from all of those, and that serves everybody in a greater way that you couldn't even conceive of before. I like pasta too. Me too. Okay. Can we upgrade this? Yes, we can. All right. Tier 12 Enterprise. Wow, 42 days. Yeah, I'm gonna push it. Okay, so I'm 1 tier away now from getting a another slot. Excuse me, under deck. That will be expensive. But we have time. We have plenty of time. I'll probably go for the ones that don't require rare gas. The nice thing is that my G6 rare gas only goes to the ship now. All the buildings are done. All the research is done. So it only goes to the ship. And I'm not going to increase this one. I'm not going to spend any XP on this. I'm just going to be killing hostiles anyway. Well, this is my primary ship, so it's going to get that. 250 independent credits a week and helping G3 Alliance members are the only useful things about Stella. Yes, I think the Stella loop is great for G4 and below. Past that point, it's a dead loop. I don't engage in it on the Thursday. I just have plenty of, currencies from before. A lesser man says, I want the game to live on. Scopely has to prioritize the bugs and lag, not charge such high prices. A lesser man, I think all of us are in the same boat. I'd like the same, but they don't do it. They haven't done it for years. So why would they change their ways now? What's different tonight than all other night? Nothing. Nothing, in my opinion, changed. I want them to prove me wrong. I want Scopely to prove me wrong. Oops, wrong ship. Hold on. I want them to be investing in quality of life, in lag fixing, in, bugs fixing, in engagement time, mandatory engagement time to complete all of your stuff that doesn't exceed an hour and a half a day. Anyone that wants to do extra does extra. Everything else that the community has been shouting about, to be applied. I want communication that we can actually count on. I want them to rebuild trust. I want all those things. I'm not sitting there losing sleep over it or holding my breath. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If this game dies, I will find another game. I'm a gamer. Gamers play games. We will find another game. We will be okay. We can find another gacha game if we want with a better, maybe it's going to be a better game. But I want this game to be better. I want Scopely to do better. But I also I don't want the game to stay alive under all, at any cost. Like, things need to evolve. They cannot stay like this anymore, and I want them to change. For the better or for the game's death. But something, in my opinion, needs to change. I don't want to stay in this state for a few more years. I'm not okay with that. Like, a lot of us had enough. And I hope they'll do it. I have no idea if they can or if they want to. Yes, I will only feel bad if I lose the community. Yeah, Anarchy. I mean, we talked about it, many of us. Jess and I did a voice here one time. She was a guest here, and we both talked about how the community is the reason she kept her in. Reason that kept, Berenger in while he was here, and a lot of other people. And a lot of people are mainly here for the community. A lot of content creators like myself, mainly here for the community. But I don't want it to be the only reason. I want the game to be amazing. And it can be. It's a matter of choice of the designers. It requires to make some really ballsy decisions. It's possible, though. It's possible. You can hire the right people. You can hire capable people. And you can change your ways. They need to make a choice. That's on them. I can't convince them. I'm not even trying. Anyway, I had a good time with you guys. I think I'm going to be calling it. Tomorrow is Monday. I'll be off. Tuesday, I'll be on. It's not Arcfall, but I'll be on Tuesday morning. And let's look at the people that are streaming right now and see if we can spread the love. We do have Lube. I want to raid Lube. I'm in the mood. Usually, I don't see him after me, so I do see him now. Yeah, anytime, CDB. Thank you guys for being here. I'm preparing the raid for him. But in general, again, to summarize, I think this battle pass, this arc, was a win for almost every grade level. It added rewards passively for 51 and up. It retired a ship for the lower players. Bugs weren't fixed. All those things still need to be fixed. But as far as releasing content, because they didn't remove any active grind and they added a passive grind, I will give this one a positive score. I don't go with the grade, like A, B, or C or whatever, but I will give it a positive. Yes. Hail Scopely! Praise the packs. No! Do not! All right. Let's raid Lube. I'll see you guys Tuesday morning. Peace out.